Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. So in this episode I continue the expansions as the Pecheneg Carpathian Empire, and for those of you who followed the last episode, you know that I basically was on the verge of reforming the Tengri faith, and then what happened was my character was murdered. For some reason I mistakenly or wrongly stated that it was the current heir that killed the father, and that I made that mistake because this guy was the rival of his dad. But when you check here, the murderer was none other than I'll show you, than Duke Ili. So wrong guy. Made a false accusation of the wrong character, but yeah. So I had assumed that he was murdered by that guy, but it wasn't the case, and the guy who killed him was just a different guy. Yeah, so I was reforming the faith and the Tengri faith, and as you know, if you've been watching these, those of you who've been watching these episodes, you know that the aim of this series is to bring Tengriism to Europe. Maybe not perhaps convert every single province out there, but you know, to have Tengri dominance over Europe, right? So, and it's looking like it's gonna work out. And right now I just need to get the right perks, and then I'm going to reform the faith. So what I've done here is that I've already set my tenets. I've decided to keep warmonger because at peace opinion instead of offensive war opinion, because that's important. I'm getting a lot of offensive war opinion penalties because I'm constantly at war, so why not keep that? And I need to be constantly at war because that's the aim of the campaign. And then rulers have a conquest casus belli against neighboring rulers, so that's good. I'll get that conquest casus belli, an extra one. Prestigious rulers can use an invasion casus belli once per lifetime. I can declare holy wars or great holy wars if I'm the head of faith, and I've changed that. I've turned the system to lay clergy, and head of faith is temporal, so that will be myself. I will declare myself the head of faith. And what else? Human sacrifices, just because you get piety from that, right? So, and we're gonna get a lot of prisoners from warring. So, and then also I think with human sacrifices you can raid. There's a casus belli that allows you to raid, to fight wars, to raid for prisoners whom you can later sacrifice. So that's awesome. So yeah, what else do I have here? So yeah, so that's basically it. So right now I am going to launch a war on Poland. It's so casual. I'm just kind of like, yeah, okay, so I'm just gonna launch a war. But that's the kind of nature of things right now, is that I'm so you know, I'm really powerful. I can just kind of slap around anyone in Europe, for that matter. The only kind of major threat to exist right now are the Seljuks, whom we're not really bordering, so that's you know, they're far from an issue for me right now. Alright, so we begin. We're at war with Poland for the Duchy of Bohemia, and should be a walk in the park, right? So alright, so let's begin. Their walls, or their forts, are well protected, by the way, and that means we might have to get ourselves more onagers. Okay, the wife is pregnant. I want her not to be pregnant because if she gives birth to a son, I'm gonna have to disinherit them, and then I don't think I have the I don't think I can do that right now because I don't have this renown. But I mean, I am making a lot of renown. Who am I trying to... I'm trying to sway... Oh yeah, right, I know who I'm trying to sway. Call to war, sure. Alright, I'll look at Poland here. So let's go attack their armies. Lift that siege. Okay, so now they're throwing themselves into battle. That's ridiculous of them, but okay. So victory. We get a lot of devotion. I want the piety, not the devotion. Okay, so we go in for more territory. Let's follow these guys and see what we can do. Maybe I'll attack these guys here. Just farm for piety, farm for, you know, because I do want to reform the faith, right? So, okay. So usually it's either I get a lot of devotion. Let's see. What did I get from this? This time I got 69 piety. It's not amazing. It's 77. All right. But you know, it's definitely better than nothing. So hopefully we can hit them here. Yeah, good. They had their backs turned, so we routed them. The capital of Poland is so deep inside their territories that it's gonna take me, you know, forever to siege around. Or I can go through Lotharingia and kind of go in and attack there. But all right, it's a pretty fortified area. That's good for us when you capture these lands. This is a walk in the park. And I said this at the beginning, you know, Europe was tough at the beginning, but then, you know, I had to deal with the Holy Roman Empire. I had to deal with the Byzantines to my south. At one point they were attacking us. They were causing us a lot of you know, problems. But now things are different, right? We're definitely a force to contend with. We're, you know, as powerful, I think, as the Seljuks, a little bit more, and hopefully we continue to get powerful. And I don't think I'm gonna go feudal anytime soon, and there's a reason for that, because you're gonna lose a lot of levies. But the most important reason too is that to the east we are anticipating the Mongol invasions, right? And those are the most difficult things to deal with, because they come in stacks, especially now in this version of the game, right? And after all the updates and the changes they added, the Byzantines are, I think, the most, pardon me, I said the Byzantines, I mean the Mongols are very dangerous. Okay. So these sieges are not going too fast, and that's because of the kind of meta arms that we have. So well, that can be changed. I think more I think we'll have to get ourselves more onagers. No. Okay, so we're losing due to men due to attrition, so I'm gonna split these armies here. Actually, you know what? Maybe attack and then split. Oh wow, so Poland is actually putting on a fight. We lost thousands, in fact, in this one. So perfect. This was a pretty tough war. I mean, it's because their fortifications are really strong, and that means going on the offensive is, you know, it's depleting, right? 375 devotion. Okay, I'm gonna go replenish here. No, we needed, I didn't want a sun, but alright. I mean, we got, wait, 2 suns. I didn't notice this one. Disinherit. Missing, okay, so we're missing 12 renown, so great. At a certain point, my character needs to stop having babies. It's pretty irresponsible of him. He's endangering the the realm. So luckily now we have an empire, so, and we don't have enough de jure land to claim another empire. But still, I don't want all that inheritance going to another son, right? So the realm won't fracture, but another son will have, you know, will gain territory. So why do that to ourselves, right? Okay, this is nice. It's the devotion that we're getting. I'm not gonna get piety, but okay. Perfect. That's 77 right there. Okay. 77 war score, 77% war score. What is it? Chancellor? Any factions to worry about? None. Yet. I mean, none powerful enough to... Oh, okay, look at their capital, actually. I think I'm gonna go for it. Lose probably, what, 196? Okay, it's fine. But... lay siege to their capital. Our sieges are quite slow. Oh, the Poland put on a fight. How is it? What is that? Kingdom of Bohemia. Why are we at? Never mind. That's not Poland. Why are we at war with? They're probably, it's those, they're allies actually. They're allied to them, and so the Holy Roman Empire has them under. Okay, I see what's going on. All right, that was a little bit confusing at first. Okay, they finished the siege here. Okay, so all right, so you know what? It's time for mercenaries. It's time for mercenaries. Hopefully these guys can overturn the battle. I'm not sure they will even get on there on time, or perhaps they will. Yes. So these mercenaries saved the day. Thank you, mercenaries, because I didn't want to lose. I didn't want to have to lose that siege, right? So that's kind of unnecessary. Okay, that would have been a silly kind of loss. Okay, so I'm gonna split these guys apart. And here we go again, more attrition. Poland was actually not a walk in the park. I mean, I'm still winning, but it's not what I thought it was going to be. Victory. Okay. I freak out all the time. I'm like, I hope my character doesn't die. You know, we need him. We're gonna go on a huge religious pilgrimage after this. And if you see, I get minus 20 penalty with my co-religionists because because I'm not unreformed, right? So, all right, so that's good. We won this battle. Okay, we got 51 piety. Again, nothing crazy, but okay. Religious icon and then profit. That's gonna give us minus 50% for reform, right? If you want to reform, you get minus 50%, so that's good. Hopefully this battle will end the war here. No, it won't. Okay, let's finally attack these guys. Or okay. Alright. Let's see here. We're getting the piety we need. Okay, 94. Not enough. Okay, so okay. Okay, so we're gonna start bordering. We're gonna border Lotharingia very soon, and luckily they're quite intact. And look at that, my vassals are actually expanding for me. Okay. So hopefully the siege here can end this war. Alright. 99%. Maybe one more battle? I don't know. Are we gonna get the war score we need here? Okay. No, we need to finish the siege. One of them. Send the onagers here. Alright. Oh, what a slow war. I wonder at what point is Europe gonna call a crusade against us? So, the Catholic world is still pretty powerful. I mean, it's still there. Okay, so enforce demands. And, guess we're at war with who? Who are we at war with? There's an independence war. We're on the side of the attackers. Oh. Look at that. So Tartaria is breaking apart. And, okay, I don't get it. Okay, alright. So, who are the attackers? And who are they attacking? The Khanate of Tartaria. So we're at war with Tartaria. Okay, I'm not even going to contribute to that. I don't care. They can deal with it on their own. It's none of my business. Okay, so look at that. Look at Prague. Look at the levies it gives you. 1,500. I'm definitely not relinquishing that. I'll tell you that right now. Oh, wow. Look at that. Okay, so let's see. Grant this guy this. And then let's see, what else can we grant here? Yeah. I mean, Chiefdom of Calliopolis, sure. You know, you can take it. I don't need it. What else is there that I can give? I mean, the Chiefdom of Calliopolis was good for the money, but whatever. It's okay. But we got, you know, I mean, the new territory that we got, sorry, whoops. Okay, here. It's also pretty developed too. So I'd rather use these lands to keep these lands to myself. You know, let's see here. She's a Pecheneg. So I'm just gonna empower Pechenegs, right? She's my niece. Let's give her this territory. See what she gets out of that. Okay, so give her this too, Zatech or Zatek. All right, if I pronounce that correctly, Prague is gonna stay with me. Okay, I'm keeping Prague. It's a little bit, you know, I'm getting stingy here, but I'm keeping Prague and I'm keeping the stuff with the high levies. Let me see what titles I can relinquish. Alright, so I want to keep these three right here. What is a chiefdom that I can give away? For example, yeah, I can give this away. Keep Constantinople. But I like the kind of location here. What else do I have that I can just pass on to somebody? Let me see. My titles. I think I'm gonna give this away to her. Here, you can have it. As long as I keep my Constantinople, that's all I need. Right? This is my capital. Right? And I'm very happy to have it. It's pretty lucrative, and it gives you a lot of levies too. So I get to keep Prague and Litomeritzi, or however you pronounce it. And so what else can I do here? So Lotharingia is currently exposed, and look what we're gonna do. We're gonna attack the Kingdom of Germany and capture it all. It's gonna be a full-on invasion, and now's our opportunity. So we're gonna raise all of our armies, and we're gonna do a full-scale invasion of that. And look at these lands are quite they're quite what's it called? They're really fortified here. So going through that territory is going to be very interesting, but I think I'm going to do it, and I think I can pull it off easily with the current, like, with the wealth that I have and the amount of troops and stuff. So I think I can pull it off very easily, and just want my army to kind of replenish. And I do need to hurry up with my guy, though. I want him to, make enough piety. I did say I was going to go on a pilgrimage, so why not go on the pilgrimage in the meantime? So what are we doing? We're bringing in a steward. How are the factions? Independence factions? Maybe we're not dreaded enough. So let's see let's look at our prisoners. This guy gets us no money. Let's kill him. Does she get us money? 100? Yeah, we'll let go of her. But this guy doesn't get us anything and gets us 12 dread. She doesn't seem like she'll get us anything. We can kill her too. Who else? Oh, this guy is a we have a prince, it seems like. No, never mind, we don't. Okay, well, sorry, but we're gonna have to kill her too. We're at 83. Maybe one more guy. This guy's a count. They'll pay 50 for him. She's a no. Well, who is she? She's whatever. She doesn't get us anything, so I'll kill her too. That's 95, and I think they're gonna leave the independence factions. Yeah, look, it's starting to get weaker, and they're like, no, we're not gonna have any of that. But we do have a Slovene Catholic populist movement that's rising, and the independence faction got really scared of us, as they should, and they pulled out. So members of it pulled out. Okay, call to war. Oh, wait, is there a gang? Who are you fighting? Okay, sure. All right. So Kingdom of Germany then is our next target. Perfect. We got the prophet perk, but I won't be able to reform just yet. I need about 1,300 piety, so or 1,285. So we can get there, but let's do the pilgrimage right now. I can't because I'm at war, right? Right. Okay. So Lotharingia then. Let's invade their kingdom. Kingdom of Germany. Are we ready for this? Yes, we are. And their troops are completely reduced too, so this is gonna be a walk in the park. I said that the last time with Poland and it took some while, but I think this one is gonna be a little bit easier. I hope so. Okay, so station besiegers. Station, okay. And everything here is fortified. Everything here in this area is really like we need more onagers, we need more siege equipment, but alright. Okay, so same thing here. We're gonna keep the siegers here. So we're basically kind of carpet sieging essentially. No. I'm gonna go and split these armies here. Split this army, put them each on a different side. Okay, just in case somebody arrives, right? But basically Lotharingia is kind of, I think they're done. They know they're doomed. Okay, so we're invading Germany. Oh, you see here, they're coming, right? So they're around, they're in the area. Okay, so yeah, they were planning an attack. Okay, now they're leaving, they're fleeing, knowing that we're coming. Okay, so I don't mind just attacking these guys if that means we're gonna get piety out of it. Okay. Perfect. No. Alright. I need to attack somebody here. I want to crush them, you know. I want to be able to attack these guys. All right, so let's see. Maybe here. All right, so we're really laying siege internally. Oh, they brought in some mercenaries. I'm not surprised. Okay, so sorry guys, but we're gonna have to come to your aid too. Okay, so we lost the whole contingent there, and I accidentally removed the siege. No. Terrible, that's terrible. Terrible news here. Okay, so we lost. Yeah, that was the thing. We should have paid attention to that, but okay, so in any case, we are winning the war. But I did lose unnecessary amount of troops, just kind of by leaving these guys exposed. Should have paid attention to that. What are their... you know, they have 178 gold. I think they hired mercenaries. That's why they were so numerous. But in any case, it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to split the way I did earlier. I'm going to just be a little bit, you know, more attentive. We're at war with Poland. Let me see. Who... I think Poland, though, is a different war, though. Anyways, let's get back here. Let's get back into Germany. Okay, there was a white piece in the other war. I think Tartaria is gonna invade. What are they doing? What's their invasion? Oh, they're capturing it just to chiefdom. Okay, that's fine. Wait till the Mongols come in, and that's very soon. You know, I'd say around 40 years. I reckon around 30 to 40. You know, and that's when they're gonna make an entrance, and that's when things are gonna get difficult. Luckily, we're not. You know, we're far away. We're in Europe. You know, and then the steppes of kind of Eurasia. But what am I doing? But you know, once these guys come, they just kind of wreak havoc on everybody. So, get courage. All right, we're gaining devotion here, or devotion and piety. Oh my God. Okay, thank you for throwing yourselves onto us. I hate myself for keeping these kind of troops exposed. I was on the verge of really kind of capturing a lot of territory, but it's okay. It was a bit of a setback, but we're gonna reverse that setback right now. Right, so our invasion is it's progressing well. I'm not gonna leave, you know, make any of the stacks smaller than they already are right now, because that's too much kind of exposing, right? Let's go here. Let's take the barony of Targau. No, we can't even do that. What about this? Also, Poland is at war. I don't get it anymore. These guys are being... Someone's making a claim for the kingdom of Lotharingia. Oh. And the Nordgau claim on the... And that... Okay, so I wonder if that changes. Does that mean... The ruler changes. Does that mean that we get to stay in war or not? I'm not sure. Okay, so... I hope I didn't waste a whole kingdom casus belli on this. So I need to hurry up. Okay, no. Anyways, it's a little bit too late for that. Okay, so these sieges are moving slow. Who has the onagers? Okay, this contingent here. Alright. So, hopefully we can win very soon. I don't want to kind of any wars to be invalidated here. I mean, I'm willing to even fight the Swedes if that means kind of slowing down their progress. 66%. And we move ever closer to a... annexation of Germany. How beautiful will that be? I'm gonna attack these guys down here to get more war score. Perfect. We're at 70%. And they're trying to kind of win a siege here. Alright. Clerical justification. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go attack them. So 82%, great. Let me see. Oh, look, they've taken the mountain. That's a pretty smart move. Yeah, they're perched on the mountain, and we get minus 29 and improved pillaging. Okay, we have so their advantage is pretty good. Our advantage is that we have a commander with really good martial skill, or better comparatively, I guess. It's another commander, I imagine, not this one because he's at 14. But what else? Anyways, they have a good commander too. Battle roll, whatever. We're gonna... I don't know. It's tight. It's pretty tight. It's looking... Okay, it's swinging in our direction. But that's not... I mean, we lost a lot of troops there. And in doing so, I mean, a lot of them are just kind of dispersed. It's not that they all died off. Okay, 94%. Great. Great. Let's see here. Lotharingia. Yeah, we're going to win. We're going to get Germany. Yeah, this is a matter of just time right now. Okay, piety as well. Okay, good. I'm a wise man. Awesome. I'm a paragon of virtue. I don't know why these achievements keep firing here when I've done them before. I'm sure I've done them. Or maybe not paragon of virtue. I don't know. Oh, great. So 98%. Okay, with this siege we get Germany. We basically won ourselves Germany. Perfect, yeah. So we are now... wow, look at this land that we've annexed. So we've annexed Germany. And obviously we're way above vassal limit, but look at that. We're in the kind of, on the northern fringes of the European continent. and there's going to be a lot of organization here that needs to be done, a lot of realm management. So first of all, I think I'm going to disassemble the army. Okay. Alright, so we need more onagers, naturally. Let's increase those. I want to make a powerful army, right? So we're deep into Germany, and look at that. Look at this territory that we have here. This is we're unstoppable at this point. So now it's time to kind of do some territorial distribution, right? Who is this guy? Okay. So this guy's under my command? Demand his conversion. We'll see if he converts. Okay. I want to take like a Pecheneg guy, and then I'm going to grant him some territory, right? Okay. So we dealt with that. We have a lot of European vassals here. And get ready for like populist wars and all that stuff. So a lot of these dukes stayed and they remained here, so, or counts, and so I'm gonna have to face, you know, a lot of backlash eventually. Let's see if I try to reform. Oh my god, I got way too many vassals, and realm organization is gonna be critical right now. And you're gonna see what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give away duchies, right? I'm gonna create duchies, and I'm gonna put all of these Christian rulers or Christian vassals under a Tengri ruler, okay? So you'll see what I'm gonna do here. Realm management is essential in this game, otherwise you have way too many vassals. I'm 30 above the vassal limit, and that's super costly. So before I can do anything, I need to seek out some Pechenegs here. Who's a Pecheneg in this area? Okay, this guy, for example. And then give him the land, you know, give him some land here. Right? I won't shy away. Okay? Same thing here. Okay, so do I have any baronies? I need to get rid of those, pardon me. Go down to the title section. Yeah, you get this, for example. Where is it? Yeah, we don't need that barony. It's the tribe of Cheb. Grant a low noble. That low noble now, who is a Pecheneg, will get some territories, right, for his services. And so you see here, we're starting to organize the realm. And I mean, I can do a better job and kind of give them some territory in their duchy. I don't want them to become too powerful. So this guy, for example, look what's going to happen to him. He's going to get this duchy of Vogland, I think. The one I just created. What did I create? Wait, what's the duchy that I created? Did I just make up a name of a duchy? No, it's Meissen. I don't know where I read Vogland. Anyways, so he's gonna get that duchy. Look. High Chiefdom of Meissen. Okay. And so now he can have these guys under. So I'm gonna basically look for more dukes, for more pardon me, Pechenegs here, and grant them some land. I don't want to give them the duchy and everything in that realm, right? So you don't want to make your dukes too powerful either, right? Because as you can see, they do get powerful. So what is it that I'm gonna do here is that I'm gonna look for a character who's part of a of our culture. So somebody who's a nobody like Boru here. And then we're going to grant him the titles in this region. Okay. Alright. So now we're beginning to, let me see, in terms of vassals. So I'm going to grant like I'm going to grant my dukes vassals. Okay. So but first, to grant them these vassals, they need to be dukes. So you need to create duchies. So it's a complicated ordeal, but anyways, I'm not like managing super kind of carefully, but it's okay. Again, let's see here. Who here is being over the vassal limit is quite a taxing affair. Okay. Let's see. Why is this guy not from my own domains? I don't get it. Oh, okay. So this guy is now controlling this territory. And let's see. We're going to give him the Duchy of Angria. Okay. So you're going to become the Duke of Angria. Oh. And now he's going to hate me because he desires a county of Lippe and whatever. So he wants counties within his own domains. So deal with that yourself. I'm sorry. But now we have like so many dukes and counts, and like there's like a mess here. Okay. Let's see here. So organizing the realm is a little bit annoying. Like I told you, it can get frustrating. Let's find more characters, right, that we can give lands to. People who are of our culture. Some more. I don't think you can give to women, no, unfortunately. Okay. This guy. I'll give him this territory. Alright. So hopefully they can kind of leave us alone for a little bit. So now we have too many vassals. And this is a very, very bad for the public perception of you. So in fact, no, it's not, but it's bad for your income and for your army. So what you're going to do now is you're going to create dukes, right? You're going to try to create as many dukes as possible. I mean, right now we got a sufficient amount of dukes, but I will create more duchies, right? And I will hand them out. So wait, what's this count here doing? All right, create titles. All right, so titles can be usurped. No, that's not what I'm trying to do. Titles can be created. Okay, so Duchy of Visegrad, for example. Okay. Duchy of Dobrudia. Okay. And maybe Duchy of Transylvania. Okay, so now I go to these duchies. Let's see here. Okay, let me go to that duchy. Alright, who's in the area that I can grant this to? Let's see. I mean, this guy's not fond of me at all. Right? But I will grant him that title. I will grant it to him. Hopefully, he can stop being a jerk. And maybe, you know, he will be a little bit more accepting, right? So we gave him a vassal. So he's pretty powerful, though. He's at 3,500. So eventually he might have to be killed. But as you can see here, I dealt with him. Now I want to deal with all kind of possible opponents. So I will give her, for example, let me show you. I'll grant her a new title, the High Chiefdom of Transylvania. Okay, so she hates my guts still. We're gonna try to kind of switch her. No, she's not budging at all. What if I gave her, you know, a vassal, right? And she wants a seat on the council. All right, let's give her a seat on the council. Okay. Thing is, my council is pretty excellent, so she better live up to the expectation here. She's terrible, but whatever. Let's see. Demand her, you know, her conversion. So that's good. Basically, what I'm trying to do is I go to my vassals. The ones who are dukes, I give them counties, right? So it's the kind of price you have to pay for you know, managing this kind of large territory. This guy deserves to be a duke, for example. He'll get this high chiefdom. I think he deserves to be one. I'm going to give him some vassals, empower him, given that he's also a Pecheneg like myself. So you see what I'm doing here. Okay, he's growing though because he's getting vassals. I don't care kind of where those vassals are. You know, it's kind of like all over the place here. But in any case, what I'm doing here is, you know, reducing the amount of vassals that I have, right? So what else? Who else? For example, this guy. This guy deserves to be made a duke, right? But I can give him the high chiefdom of Lotharingia. I'll create more duchies, and I'll grant him a vassal. Here, take the vassals you want. Just leave me alone. You see what I'm doing here? Is basically I'm reducing the amount of vassalages that... Alright, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to create duchies. And I'm going to give those duchies to people of my... Thrace is going to be mine, because that's where my capital is. But I'm going to give duchies to, you know, co-ethnics, right? So, it's a lot of money, but these duchies will basically help me organize, right? So look, so now let's go down here. This guy, for example, is a Pecheneg. I'll make him a duke gladly. In the kingdom of Bulgaria, okay, he will, or you know, he will get, for example, Moesia. Okay, now he hates me even more, and that's because he desires a grand city, he desires whatever. And that's the problem, is that when you give people you know, certain powers, they're gonna desire things within their own jurisdiction, whatever. So I'm not kind of, the way I'm organizing is a little bit disorganized, but I'm not really too worried about, you know, factions or whatever, because I have the kind of the dread. Okay, so let's go down and find somebody else who, you know, is willing to kind of someone who would like us for helping them. Well, this guy who's a Pecheneg can take more vassals. You know, give them as many vassals as possible. I'm giving them all the kind of Christian vassals as well, right? Let's see, 17 now. Moreover, what about this Lord Mayor, for example? Let's see. High Chiefdom of Bihar in Carpathia. Or maybe, no, in Bulgaria, Philippopolis. Okay. See, he wants a Chiefdom of Philippopolis. That's normal. I think it's because it's, you know, it's important to his realms. There's nothing I can do for you, sorry. Let's see. So in his case, he wants Philippopolis, right? Let's go to Philippopolis and see. Is that, where is it? Somewhere around here. Let me search the titles. I don't know this area really well, but Philippopolis. Who controls it? Tribe of Philippopolis. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Okay, alright. So who's in control of it? So I could, what I could do is to kind of satisfy the Duke here. Let me see. Who's their Duke? This guy. I could give him Philippopolis, right? Can grant him that vassal. It's gonna be his vassal. Okay, perfect. Actually, that works. Okay, so now he hates me less. I can get him the city of Rhodopis as well. Let's see. Grant vassal. I'll go here, and that's his. Okay, so that's a better way of organizing it than the way I was doing. Okay, so he's a pretty powerful duke. So now let's look at other duchy situations. For example, who is a duke in this area? This guy, for example. He'd like the county of Constanta. Well, let's grant him vassals in this area. You're not granting him land, you're granting him vassals, right? So this is a better way of organizing than I was doing earlier. And pardon me if I was kind of messing things up, but alright, I can't find it here. Anyways, what about this duchy here? What does this guy want? Meissen. He wants Dresden. He wants, let's see, Meissen, Dresden. Where's Meissen? Where is Dresden? My title, Dresden. Okay, it's right here actually. What am I doing? Alright. Here, you can have Dresden, and oh, and Meissen's right here. Alright, you'll get those vassals. They're yours. Here you go. Just, you know, perfect. So he's becoming kind of an overlord over these regions. What about this guy? He desires the county of Lippe, Hildesheim, and Oldenburg because he is the duke of these regions, right? So that's it. Lippe here. Okay, we're gonna grant it to him. Alright. And Hildesheim. And it's right there. Alright. So, it's kind of fixing the situation, right? So, how are we in terms of vassals? So, we're doing well. We're faring well. How many duchies do I have here? I'm gonna check my duchies, right? So, I need to give away some of these duchies because as you can see here, the vassals are not pleased. I have too many duchies, of course. And so this guy has what he wants. Let's go down and see. Why does this duke hate me? Well, he just hates me for different reasons. What if I made you a duke? I mean, he's pretty powerful. Actually, I don't want to make him a duke. I don't like him. Okay, this guy, for example, doesn't like the fact that I have too many duchies. We can grant him a duchy himself of Bihar. And now let's go to his capital and see what he wants. He desires this grand city of Bihar, the grand city of Zarand, and Statmar. Okay, so what are we going to do? We're going to grant you those vassals, what you want, right? We're going to grant him what he wants. So where would that be though? Okay. Hey, I mean, he's demanding too much. Let me see. Where is he? He wants Bihar. Okay, he wants the grand city of Bihar, which is obviously not here. Where is Bihar? Find title. Bihar. Grand city of Bihar. Okay, it's here. He said he wants, what did he say he wanted? Anyways, what does she want? It's turning into a mess. So Okay, this guy wants Bihar, which is right here. We're gonna grant it to him. What else would he want? Okay, I can't do that. I can't transfer these things for him. My apologies, but... Oh yeah, I'm transferring some of the things he wants. Okay, cool. So this is a system that I'm kind of slowly discovering myself. I kind of like it. It's nice. Grant this guy vassals. Okay, so who else are we gonna give land to? This guy doesn't like us. Is he a duke? Yeah, he is. What if we grant him the vassals that he needs? Unfortunately, that's not how it's not gonna work. Okay, anyways. He wants Kherson. Let's see if I can give him that. Okay, alright. Oh, there it is. Okay, can I give it to him? Grant vassal. Oh yes, I can. Alright, so he's gonna be satisfied now. What else? Who else are we looking at here? Let's look at this guy. He's a duke. Okay, he likes us now to a certain extent. I mean, not that amazing. But I want to get rid of all of the kind of all these dukes that are, or counts that are below me that don't like me. Let me see. High Chieftain. This guy's a Cuman. There's a duchy title. You know what? I'm gonna give him, you know, Christian kind of vassals. Oh, the organization is very tedious here. And so, let me see. Okay, this guy is pretty satisfied. What about this guy? He's pretty satisfied too. How are we doing? Okay, 3. We're 3 above that. Okay. So, let's see. This duchess hates us. This duchess also hates us. This high chieftain. Let me see what I can give her. Okay, I just want to kind of get away. I want to basically put all of the kind of Christians under the Tengris, right? So I don't want to deal with Christian vassals, right? Because I mean, I can eventually convert them all too, but Duchess, you can see here they really don't like me. So let me see. With her, for example, she's Pecheneg. She is a lady mayor, and she can definitely become. I'll give her Ungvar, right? And I'll grant her a vassal. Where though? Okay, so I see. So where is she? She wants Ungvar. I mean, okay, alright. Alright. She wants peace. Okay, so where would that be? It's right here. So we'll give it to her. We'll give her what she is asking for here. Where is it? Okay, so you see here the organization is getting better. She likes me. Alright, so Prague. Okay, these things are mine. And who else am I gonna look at? This guy will get a chiefdom of Nitra. Where is he? Okay, so this guy's pretty satisfied with the situation he's in, but I'll give him some vassals. You know, I mean, I don't want to give. I shouldn't be giving vassals that are all over on the other side of the map, because then the kind of rightful dukes will get frustrated with the situation. But okay, so she wants, let's give her her claims, for example. Grant vassal. So what is she asking for? Hunyad? Where would that be? Maybe this. Okay, yeah, that's one. And let's send her a gift. Okay, no, never mind. So she's pretty powerful. Okay, the Duke of Angria is powerful. Alright, so we're now back to below the vassal limit, and so we need to go on a pilgrimage. I'm gonna go on a pilgrimage very soon. I'm at war though, so I want my allies to end this war, and then I'm gonna reform the faith, and then we should be good. Okay, so let's see here. High Chiefess, where is she? I can give her, I want to give basically humans and Pechenegs the power, right? This guy's a Grand Mayor. What if I granted him a title? What if I created another title here? The Duchy of Thuringia, for example. And then in this place, I don't know, I brought in, for example, I don't know who's there. Okay, so I bring in, for example, a guy from my court. This guy, for example, who's a guest. And I tell him, oh no, that wouldn't work because he needs a county first. Let's see. I go and find myself a Lord Mayor, like this guy, for example, and I tell him, you're gonna get the High Chiefdom of Thuringia. Okay? And in that High Chiefdom of Thuringia, wait, let's see. Where is Thuringia? Gosh, that's what happens when you get so large, right? So, alright. So Thuringia, that's when you get like large territories, you kind of start losing track of everything. So he will basically have, I'm going to give him control over some people here. Basically take everything that so I want to see, okay, she's under him. All right, so I want to give him as many vassals as possible, right? I want to get rid of these vassals, right? So you see what I'm trying to do here is basically, it's a little bit confusing. I'm sorry, it's just it's a pretty confusing realm to deal with. Okay, so I'm going to create another duchy here of Westphalen, okay? And I'm going to give that duchy of Westphalen again to someone I like, so this High Chiefess, for example. So she's already High Chiefess. Let's go back. I'm going to give it to a count, right? A chieftain of my culture, though. So maybe this guy, this mayor. No, but he's a mayor. We need a count. Okay, so complicated. Not complicated as much as, a little bit on the messy side. Okay, mayor. So I guess she's a count. Okay, alright. So I'm going to give her Westphalen. Okay, and then in Westphalen, I can grant her vassals nearby. No, I can't. The point is maybe, I'm going to transfer some people here. You take them. She deals with them, right? So as you can see here, with the realm management that I'm implementing, I'm basically making sure that transferring these vassals to people means that I have people like in my realms, for example, who are satisfied, right, with the situation that they're in. And so I reduce the amount of kind of vassals, and then I also reduce the amount of dissatisfied vassals. So kind of, I'm not gonna keep doing that right now because it's gonna get tedious. I'm gonna sit down by myself later on and kind of, you know, fix that up a little bit later on. But for the time being, I'm gonna keep kind of just, no, I don't think I'm gonna go and do this and bore you in this episode with kind of realm management, right? I think a better thing to do is, look, I usurped this, for example. I'm just gonna do this very quickly. I'm getting greedy a little bit, but I'm getting a little bit greedy. One more Pecheneg, for example, and should be good here. Okay, Count Boru, for example. You will gain. This guy's like diabolical, but it's okay. You will get Ostfalen, and now obviously I'm gonna grant you some, vassals under you. So don't disappoint me. Okay. So, all right. So that's it for raising. That's it for raising, or pardon me, fixing the vassals, the vassal situation. So we fixed that up, and what we're gonna do now is wait for that unnecessary war that we're in to end, and it should end very soon. It's at 97%. Once that ends, I'm gonna basically go on a pilgrimage, and during that pilgrimage, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the amount of piety that I need. Okay, so the war is done, and then I'm gonna reform the religion, right? So we're gonna go on a pilgrimage, and as you can see, and I showed you this before, core religionists don't like, I'm facing a penalty with core religionists because I am unreformed in my faith. So if I can reform the faith, they will respect me a little bit more. And so, sure, we'll ransom. All right, so I'm gonna come back hopefully from the pilgrimage with something. So I'm on a pilgrimage right now. Where am I located? All right. So I went to one of the holy sites. Dread. How's the Dread situation? How's the faction situation? We got some Saxon populists who are gonna rise up, and that's normal. Okay, so we have enough money to reform the faith, and again, this faith that I'm reforming or creating. Wait. I don't hold enough realms. I forgot about that. Enough holy sites. So I will hold enough holy sites right now. I'm just gonna attack the Byzantines, and that should be it. So let's see. I'm gonna make it one county. What county is it? It's the county of Kerch, right? So I believe that's what it is. Yeah, these guys are drastically inferior to me. So, right, and then I'm gonna hold. Let me see. Your realm does not contain at least 3 Tengrism holy sites. Let me see. We would only hold 2 actually. So, in fact, just when I thought I was gonna be able to control to be able to reform, no. But whatever. We're gonna capture. That's something I forgot to pay attention to. I'm gonna capture this last holy site. And then I'm gonna end this episode, and in the end, I'm gonna go eastward. I need that holy site, right, for myself. So, in any case, let's do this right now. Let's fight the Byzantines. Get the holy sites that I need, and then, or at least one of them, and then later on, kind of, fight them later on, or go eastward later on and get more territories. How could I have forgotten that? It's not the first time I reformed the faith, right? But that completely blew over my head. So, anyways. Alright, so the crime cannot go unpunished. In any case, what I did was an actual kind of big achievement. So, pardon. Oh, look at that. What a waste of mercenary money. I'll come back for them. Just let me capture that. Let me capture that holy site here. So it might mean that we might have to go to war with the Tartarians, who, by the way, are gonna fight the Mongols. So perhaps reforming the faith might not actually come anytime soon. So I completely forgot about that while filming, or pardon me, but while recording. So it's something I need to fix later on. Okay, so we captured Kerch, or one part of it, and we're gonna capture the other in just a bit. And in fact, by getting this holy site, I'll show you. By getting this holy site, look what we get. And additionally, we get +1 Marshal of Fame and Army Gold Maintenance -5. That's pretty cool. So I've been wasting money here on not money, pardon me, lifestyle points on trying to kind of that was a big mistake on trying to reform, but it's okay. I mean, it's good. Okay, I set this aside as a faith, as the tenets for this reform faith. So if I eventually get to another Tengri holy site, which they're really far east, I can essentially then reform the faith. So I'm going to keep these tenets alive, right? I'm going to keep them there, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go lay siege to their capital here. Alright, so completely overlooked that factor. Alright, whatever. I mean, this episode was really great because we invaded the Kingdom of Germany, and that's more than I expected. So okay, we're losing to attrition here. We're facing a lot of attrition. Sorry. Okay. Hopefully we can replenish. What's happening with the Byzantines here? Who are they? Are they fighting another war? Okay. Are they gonna go for Constantinople? Yeah, they're gonna land here, so let's attack them. And that's the army of Castile, I believe. So, wow, they're so weak in comparison to us. Okay. We have a lot of prowess here, and a lot of power. Our army is very strong now. I mean, look, we're crushing them, right? And it's not just because of sheer size. I mean, we were 9,000, they were 9,000. Okay, so we captured their capital. Let's see here. Let's maybe attack them here. Okay, so keep sieging them. want to see what I can do here. Okay, we're gonna lose this mercenary contract. Okay. I guess we have no choice but to siege. We're gonna keep sieging. Look at them. They keep assembling the army in the wrong places. Okay, so we're known for the dedication to our faith. Okay. Alright. They're probably gonna go... I'm worried that they might go to Constantinople. So... Oh, and they're trying to lift the siege over there in Kerch as well. So... Let's see. Alright. I'm a little bit disappointed at kind of naive move that I made there. I could have kind of concentrated on other things, but it's okay. Again, I don't think it's the end of the world. I'm over the limit actually. Here, let me go fix that. Okay, we won this war. Now we have an additional holy site. Disband. Let me see who can we give new land to. Find character. This guy's account. Let's see. Give him the High Chiefdom of Westphalen as well. Alright. So, look at that. Wait, why? Okay. I think I have... Okay, that's it. That's what it is. A tribe here. Oh yeah. Grant a low noble, and then that low noble will get this. And then send him some money. No, actually I'm not going to send him any money. So alright, well, I mean, now we have 2 holy sites in Preslav, which gives us an additional plus 10% on our levies, and in Kerch, where we get martial per level of fame plus 1, and we're at the highest level of fame, hence why we're basically super powerful. And army gold maintenance minus 5%. I mean, well, I haven't tested that out yet, you know, this perk, but I mean, it's going to be really useful in the long run. Although for some reason I had assumed that I would be able to actually you know, bring in, you know, pardon me, if the Tengris control more than 3 or plus or 3 or more holy sites, then I'd be able to reform. But no, they need to be directly under me. I forgot that. I played the Mother of all achievements, so I should know. But look at that. I can subjugate Tartaria. Look at that. And I will. That's what I'm going to do in the next episode. And it's in the next episode where I'm going to reform the faith. Okay, so we're not done. We're right there. I'm right there. I'm getting close to reforming the faith, and I shouldn't stop at that. So I'm going to stop it right now. I'm going to come back with more content in the next episode, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to reform the faith. So see you all very soon.